in the back. That was weird. Okay, sorry about that. So, yeah, my sister and I and all the other girls in our classes were, we were next door to a comic book shop and they had a cooler and they had water, and it was far more convenient to go right next door to the comic book shop to get a bottle of cold water than it was to go downstairs and around the corner to the convenience store nearby, which at the time, once upon a time, was a K&B, then it became a Rite Aid, and I don't know. In any case, it was just easier to go next door. And we always saw the Magic players just kind of sitting at the tables, but every time one of us would walk in, they would just all stop and stare at us, and we're like, alright. And it wasn't so much that we didn't like them, it was just always kind of awkward, because we're like, why are you staring at us? And now I'm becoming one of them. So, alright. The only difference is I'm not going to stop and stare at a dancer if she walks in. I might pester her about it because, I'm a dancer as well, but whatever. So, alright. Let's get started. The basics. Welcome to Magic Duels. You are a planeswalker, a powerful mage dueling across the myriad worlds of the multiverse. Okay. So if I click on this, it leads me to that, right? So why can't I... Okay. A turn in Magic is broken into several phases. At the start of your turn, you'll untap all your tapped cards and draw a card. Okay. There are two main phases, one before combat and one after. Most spells can be cast only during one of your main phases. If a card in your hand is glowing, it means you can cast that spell or play that land. Okay. Group blocking and trample. You can have multiple creatures grouped together to block a single attacking creature. This is a good way to gang up on a larger threat. Your opponent chooses how the attacking creature deals damage to your blockers. Okay. Instants are tricky and can be cast at any time. On your turn, on your opponent's turn, even during combat. After you cast an instant, it has an effect on the game and then is put into the graveyard. For example, you could cast an instant after blockers have been chosen, but before combat damage has been dealt. Okay. Okay. So... Okay. Alright. Okay. This might get... Okay. I need to learn the basics. I mean, I know the basics, but... yeah. Alright. So... start here.
Magic is power. It has the capacity to create and destroy, manipulate and transform. It can shatter the very laws that govern each world. The infinite planes of the multiverse are home to countless mages. Yet for all their mastery over their craft, they are each bound to their own planes of reality. blind to the true vastness of the multiverse. But some mages are born with a potential for more. The spark. This gift, realized only upon facing a great ordeal. Once ignited, it allows the mage to travel between planes and draw from each plane's magic to reach heights of power otherwise impossible to achieve. They can begin their journey as a planeswalker.
That looks like a fort. Okay. Your trading begins. Learn the basics of magic duels in these fun and rewarding skill quests. Okay.
Welcome to Magic Duels. You are a planeswalker, a powerful mage, dueling across the myriad worlds of the multiverse. Your story starts with these skill quests, challenges designed to hone your skills and prepare you for combat. If you'd like to replay a skill quest, you can do so from the Help and Options menu.
Okay.
Each player starts with a shuffled deck of cards called a library. Your library contains the creatures and other spells you'll need to defeat your foe. Each turn, you draw a card from your library into your hand. Only you can see the cards in your hand. You win the game by reducing your opponent's life total from 20 to 0. Zoom in on any card by moving the cursor over it and scrolling the mouse wheel up. Try it now. While zoomed in on a card, you can learn more about its abilities in the More Info box on the right. Zoom out by scrolling the mouse wheel down to complete this skill quest. Good job! You can zoom in on cards anywhere to learn more about them.
Okay.
In this skill quest, you'll learn how to attack with your creatures to reduce your opponent's life total. A creature deals damage equal to its power, the first number in the lower right corner. When a creature attacks, it becomes tapped or turns sideways. This shows it's been used for the turn. Your tapped cards will untap at the start of your turn. To complete this skill quest, finish off your opponent this turn. For each creature you want to attack with, click and drag it to your opponent. You can attack with all your creatures by clicking Attack with All. After you've chosen which creatures to attack with, click Confirm Attack.
Okay. So I can click on this and confirm.
Excellent! Attacking with your creatures is one of the surest ways to win. In the next skill quest, you'll learn how to defend yourself from your opponent's attacks.
Okay.
Your untapped creatures can block your opponent's attacking creatures. A blocked creature won't deal damage to you. Instead, it will deal damage to the creature that blocked it, and your creature will deal damage to the attacking creature. A creature is destroyed if it's dealt damage in a single turn equal to its toughness, the second number in the lower right corner.
Okay.
To complete this skill quest, survive your opponent's turn, and then win the game on your turn.
Okay.
To block an incoming attack, click and drag one of your creatures to the attacking creature you want to block. Once you've selected all the creatures you want to block with, click Confirm Block.
Okay. Okay.
Great job! By blocking the more dangerous creature, you survived the assault. Now it's your turn. First, play the land card you just drew. Playing more lands allows you to cast more powerful spells.
Okay.
Now attack and win the game. Excellent. Remember, only untapped creatures can block. Now that you've seen
Hold on. Let's see now. Okay.
To cast a spell, you need mana, the magical energy produced by your lands. Each of your lands produces 1 mana when it taps or turns sideways. Tapping shows a card's been used for the turn. To see a spell's mana cost, look in the top right corner of the card. For example, Elvish Warrior's mana cost is 2 green mana.
Okay.
To cast Lightning Elemental, you need 1 red mana. Your mountain produces that. You also need 3 other mana of any kind. Any lands can be tapped to produce this 3 mana. After you cast a creature spell, that creature goes to the battlefield.
Okay.
Creatures can't attack on the turn they're summoned. This is called Summoning Sickness, and it's indicated by a swirling effect. A creature with Summoning Sickness can still block incoming attacks. A few creatures have an ability called Haste. Creatures with Haste aren't affected by Summoning Sickness.
Okay. Okay. Good to know.
In this skill quest, we'll start on your opponent's turn. To complete it, win the game on your next turn.
Okay. So...
Your Elvish Warrior can't block this turn because it's tapped. The creature your opponent just summoned can't attack this turn, but it will be able to block on your next turn.
Okay.
You can summon creatures to the battlefield from your hand by casting creature spells. To cast a spell in your hand, click on it.
Sure. Okay. And
Your opponent has only one untapped creature. So, if you attack with 2 creatures, one will be unblocked. Cast Lightning Elemental before combat. Its haste ability will let it attack immediately.
okay.
To cast a spell, you need mana. The magical to cast Lightning Elemental, creatures can't attack in this skill quest. Will start on your opponent's turn.
Okay. Okay.
Your Elvish Warrior can't block this turn because it's tapped. The creature your opponent just summoned can't attack this turn, but it will be able to block on
Okay.
your next. You can summon creatures to the battlefield from your hand by casting creature spells. To cast a
Okay.
Well done!
Ah!
All your tapped cards, including lands and creatures, will untap at the start of your next turn, ready to be used again. For completing this skill quest, you've earned some coins. After you finish Gideon's campaign, you can spend coins in the store to purchase booster packs containing new cards for your collection.
Okay, so okay. I can work with this. Okay, before you took the name Gideon Jura, you're Carthian Yora, a 13-year-old kid from the slums of Akros on the plane of Theros. You possess a strong sense of justice, and your magic makes you resilient to physical harm. This combination leads you to speak more with actions than with words. Can I click on any of the others? Okay, no, I guess not. Okay, so continue, right? Ah. Carthian Eora. You lead a small group of street toughs known as Carthian's Irregulars. Together you act as a force for justice and charity in the slums. While raiding an Akron estate for food, you draw the attention of the city guards. Okay. You lead a small group of street toughs known as Carthians Irregulars. Together you act as a force for justice and charity in the slums. Okay. 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 But I thought I did that. Mm. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Oh, I see. So the flying ones literally are floating. Okay. Hmm. Hold on. Sorry for the sudden silence, but I have a message that I need to respond to. Uh, um, okay. So many sounds. Okay. Jin! Yes, yeah. Woohoo! I mean, granted, that was kind of done. That was kind of easy, but still. Why is my cable. Oh. I win! Yay! Okay. I steamrolled. Cool. And I was frenzied. Okay. You fight your way out of your hideout, but you realize continued resistance will put your friends at risk. You lay down your weapons, and the guards haul you off to the dungeons. You are sentenced to 10 years for thievery. Okay. Still standing for justice, even while incarcerated, you fight against the bullying and corruption around you. Vixus, the prison's warden, begins to admire your commitment to your convictions. He starts your training in aeromancy, magic based on order and justice. Okay.
A turn in Magic is broken into several phases. At the start of your turn, you'll untap all your tapped cards and draw a card. There are two main phases, one before combat and one after. Most spells can be cast only during one of your main phases. If a card in your hand is glowing, it means you can cast that spell or play that land.
Okay.
You've already seen the combat phase, when creatures attack and block. All damage dealt to creatures heals at the end of the turn. After that, the next turn begins.
Okay.
This skill quest starts in your first main phase. A Darkslick Drake stands between your Elvish warrior and victory. Find a way to attack and win this turn.
Okay.
Good job! Casting the right spell at the right time can be the difference between defeat and victory.
Okay. Um, sure. Okay. Yeah, why not? Okay. Um, for now. And we'll go with these two. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay. That's fine. And that's fine too. Okay. Cool. Okay. Yet! Cool. "4 years under the guidance of Higsus has shaped you into a powerful combat mage. Higsus believes your natural talent for wielding magic belies something special about you. He suspects that, like his own mentor, you may be a planeswalker." "Akros has fallen under attack as harpies mercilessly swarm the city's walls. Every able body is needed. You and the other prisoners are released. The city's last hope to beat back are the monsters." Blah, blah. Words. Okay. So, okay.
You can have multiple creatures grouped together to block a single attacking creature. This is a good way to gang up on a larger threat. Your opponent chooses how the attacking creature deals damage to your blockers.
Excuse me.
Usually, an attacking creature will deal all its damage to the creature that blocked it. But a creature with trample can deal its excess damage to the defending player. You'll see trample and group blocking in action in this skill quest. To complete it, block the incoming attack and win on your next turn.
Okay.
To block an incoming attack, click and drag one of your creatures to the attacking creature you want to block. Once you've selected all the creatures you want to block with, click Confirm Block. Great job!
Okay.
Normally, all attacking and blocking creatures deal combat damage at the same time. However, a creature with First Strike deals its combat damage first, before creatures without First Strike. This means a creature with First Strike can often destroy an enemy creature before that creature gets the chance to hit back. In this skill quest, withstand your opponent's assault and attack on your turn to seal your victory.
Declare you can't play cards or activate abilities while choosing which. Okay. So. Alright. Confirm.
A timer counts down whenever it's your turn to act. If you want to cast an instant, click Stop the Timer. This will give you more time to plan your play.
Okay.
Well done. First strike is advantageous on both offense and defense.
Okay, I think I got that. Shiny. Okay. Oh, you suck. Okay. This time, yeah. Okay. Okay. Hello, wifey. How are you? Blood-told harpy. I don't like you. I'm gonna make you go away somehow. Dude, I know the feeling. Like, I just wanted to sleep all day, and I kind of did. So, yeah. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. All right then. Yeah, I kind of did the same thing. Except, you know, our time. Hi. You finished up your stream, wanted to... I understand. I'm cheating and doing this before he got home, and he literally just walked in, so... Okay. So... Go ahead and use that one. Yes, you live on the other side of my computer. Okay. Okay, so according to this, basically any damage I'm going to deal is dealt directly to the other player, not the creatures. Hello.
Hello.
It's dusty back there. I'm sorry. Maddie says she lives on the other side of my computer. It's a little dusty back there.
Well, sorry. The desk is huge and I can't get to it.
Yes, well. Okay. Yes, public display of affection.
Yeah.
She's telling. Okay, go for it. Who?
Publicly display my affection anytime.
Wait, what?
I said I will publicly display my affection for you anytime, anywhere.
Aww.
Oh.
Aw, so sweet.
Having fun with Maddie?
Yeah, she just finished her stream, so she came to pester me.
How's the magic? How's the magic?
I kind of like it so far.
Good.
It really is like... No, stop. It really is
Tutorially?
full-on tutorial. Like,
Yeah.
there's even a part where it kind of teaches you how to put together a deck.
Good.
So, right now I'm apparently going through the first of the story quests, if you will. Yeah. She said the game gets difficult a little bit. This is Gideon's story.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like about halfway through it at the moment.
Cool, cool.
And apparently like I play it and every time I beat the thing I get coins.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
okay. I put a deck together and then Jace's story gets more challenging. Okay, I get it. I kind of like it. It's different. And whatever Mav is at is making him cuss and lose all the time. Well,
It's trolling the hell out of him, isn't it?
it's trolling him, isn't it? Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna be in there for a few minutes.
Well,
Or you want me to wait until section's over?
yes. Because I... Yes. I could use one. It's been an hour, so...
You ate dinner?
Yes. I had the chilies.
Good. For both lunch and dinner?
No, just the dinner, because I kind of slept and slept further.
Yep.
And then slept some more.
Yep.
And then still a bit more.
Yeah, that's what I figured would happen.
And then I wasn't enough, and then apparently I wasn't done with sleeping, so I just kind of kept going.
Sheesh. At least you woke up for stream.
That I did. I woke up and immediately was like, no, I'm going to eat, because if I don't eat now, I'm going to get cranky, and a cranky Mina is a bad Mina, and I need to stream, and
Yep.
there's no telling when Jeff will get home, and if I'm cranky when he gets home, he'll get cranky with me.
Yeah, it's no.
Aw, I got a heart from Maddie.
Aw.
So sweet. Yes, it's your life too. She is a cranky beast sometimes. I like that the flying creatures literally float,
Yeah.
so you can tell. Yay! I won an achievement. Air superiority.
Woo.
Okay. It is a really great way to cover the basics, and that's why I'm liking it, because yes, Ether taught me, you know, as much as he could. And, you know, keeps going and whatever, but this is like, I like being able to read it too. So I think this is actually kind of just adding to the stuff that you taught me.
Yeah.
In a single duel, had your flying creatures deal 15 damage and was dealt no damage yourself. That was my achievement. Yay! With your martial talents and magical skills, you managed to fend off the onslaught of voracious harpies. However, you hear calls for help from the main gate. Before the harpies can regroup, you make your way along the walls towards the cries. Hi, Makezu! You made it! I feel so loved. Okay. So, I'm gonna take like a 10-minute break or so, because I've been sitting here for the last hour doing this, and I need the break. So, just hang out with Maddie for a bit. I promise I'll be back in a few, and we will all be chatties and whatnots and shenanigans. I should feel honored. It's 5:48 a.m. over there. Okay, yeah, I am. I am. I am very much honored. Alright. Well, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, so y'all just kind of hang on, and I'll be right back. I'm back! Hi, peoples. Huh. Y'all talking about bugs and camping and shenanigans. I am not an outdoor person.
No, you're not. That is something you are definitely not.
No, the sun hates me, so I just don't.
You just don't. Stop.
Alright, let's see here. A terrifying Cyclops approaches the main gate and he's not alone. You and your irregulars are the only ones who can stop the monsters from storming the city. Fail to defeat them and Acros will fall. He will fall. Succeed and you'll become a hero worthy of the gods. My eyes hit. Depends on your definition of camping. But yeah. The reason the sun hates me is because it emanates heat, and me and heat do not get along.
You're a waterfall. Sweatfall.
I am a sweatfall. Yes. That is what we'll call it. If that's not a sorority story waiting to happen, I don't know what it is.
Enchantments are powerful cards that stay on the battlefield after you cast them. They have a wide range of effects. Some boost your creatures, while others make things more difficult for your opponent. Like most spells, you cast enchantment spells during your main phase.
Okay.
In this skill quest, use the enchantment in your hand to win the game this turn.
You're gonna wrap me in a ShamWow?
Yes, please. Please do. and please distract her so I can take a picture.
No?
Yes. That's why I said distraction. You won't know what happens because I'm not silly and put on the flash.
Look, I forgot that day. I didn't realize the flash was on. Just saying. A ShamWow burrito. Okay.
Oh, we can get some sewing thread, get a bunch of them, snitch them together. Hey, we got a quilt.
Because that's exactly what I need, is a ShamWow quilt in the heat.
At least you'll be dry.
Oy vey.
Or a scarf.
Or a scarf.
Scarf. That would be the most uncomfortable scarf ever, now that I think about it. Oh, right. Need to actually start the server because I turned off my computer.
Makezu had to actually Google what in the world is a ShamWow. Apparently this is educational. Yes.
The more you know.
This is an educational stream. Okay. I used enchantments earlier, so why didn't it... Didn't I? I did a thing. Attack with all. Yeah, pretty much. Yay!
Great job! Enchantments are powerful because their effects last as long as they're on the battlefield.
Yahtzee!
Yahtzee!
I actually had a ShamWow. We used it on my dog. He didn't like it.
Auras are a special type of enchantment.
Auras?
Most attach to a single creature and affect only that creature. The enchant ability will tell you what that aura attaches to. You can target any creature with most auras. Read each one to see how it affects the enchanted creature. If it has a negative effect, you can choose to attach it to one of your opponent's creatures. If the enchanted creature leaves the battlefield, the aura is put into your graveyard.
Yeah, the ShamWow worked for him. It's just my dog is my dog. He's a dog. He doesn't really like being rubbed down with anything. So, but I mean, it did work. He wasn't like fully dry like immediately, but he did dry off a lot quicker than we would have expected. So, my dad still uses them. I'm assuming they're still good. ShamWow.
To complete this skill quest, find a way to win this turn. You'll need to use both positive and negative auras to get the job done.
Okay. So... use it on this one. Priorities are definitely in order, yes. Because...
Alright, let's go ahead and get started today. Got held up by work a little bit, but we're going to get into this. We're going to work on the World Eater today and try and figure out why the hell frames aren't being frames. It's really dumb.
Well done. One popular strategy is to use
Really,
auras to
really
make a
dumb.
massive
Let's,
threat to
jump right in.
dominate the battlefield.
Okay.
Alright, that's a black screen. What are you trying to... Ah, there we go. Good job, OBS, for keeping up. Alright,
Some cards put +1/+1 counters on creatures. A +1/+1 counter increases the creature's power and toughness by 1. These counters stay on the creature as long as the creature is on the battlefield. If the creature leaves the battlefield, the counters disappear.
Charge that up. Let's kick those.
Okay.
In this skill quest, your opponent is about to create a massive army and obliterate you. Win this turn before that happens.
Doable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is where I come in.
Tier 3 is definitely doable. I have to tell it how to craft some things, but that's doable. We can work on that after we look at this. Alright. Let's go with this stupid thing over here. Alright, so the bottom is completely good.
Right.
For some reason, that has power, but it's not shifting.
Magic.
Very nice.
Are you all having fun in my chat there?
Casting a creature and piling on +1/+1
I mean,
counters
that's sort of
until
the point,
it's
isn't it?
unstoppable.
I know, it's just funny.
Try it sometime.
I want all of these bottoms down in case they're
The Illuminati.
with something funky. Let's try it again. Nope.
Okay.
Or is it these? We'll lock those off, I guess. I mean, it should.
Doritos Zendikar.
Just break those.
Shiny. Okay.
Those are all touching. That's all touching.
Sure, why not? Salty Gideon.
Alright, so you know what? Let's take some pictures.
Vigilance. Attacking doesn't cause this creature to attack. Okay.
So I can figure out what the hell is the... Something's different with the way this is set up. And it's just all sorts of fun. So let's go ahead over into the test one. So we've got the other one already built. Grab my screenshots. And we'll put this up over here.
Okay.
Alright. So it looks like I'm going underneath. I've still got all of that there. Let's look at the overhead. This is basically the same. You work, right?
There will be Chandra. She and Kiora, who unfortunately isn't a playable character in this game, are my MTG waifus. Good to know.
Okay, so this in theory works. Is it... Do I need to put... That becomes the connection for the two front.
I don't know any of them yet, so
I wonder if that's a...
I'm learning through you guys right now.
That's connected. Alright, so I tell you what, let's jump.
Oh.
Let's take some additional screenshots of the way this is
Okay.
set up. Alright. Jump back. Alright, so let's do this. Let's break these. Let's go to
Elves first, angels, and then vampires are close third. I don't really have any preference with those.
Okay, so the way this works
Okay.
is we've got our frames, we've got
From my
Oh,
experience,
that's not connected.
not really that much.
That? That's good.
I mean,
Does this
the dance studio that I used to go to, we were next door to a comic book shop, so every time we went over there, you know, I saw them, but I never really played, and like the players that were in the comic book shop would always just kind of stop and stare at me and the other girls, so we were like, okay. So I just never really got into it, and then I met Ether, and then we were talking, and then one day I was introduced to this massive box that's like yar and like needs a forklift or a power lifter,
You want
perhaps.
me to show it off?
Sure, why not?
Alright, give me a sec. Let me
He's actually going to go ahead and go get said box.
knock these out real quick.
It's a box and then 2 binders worth of
One
stuff.
sec, guys. I have to
And
show off my Magic the Gathering EP. Be right back.
yeah, he like introduced me to this box and these binders, and I'm like, what? So he tried teaching me before, it didn't work all that great. Fast forward a couple of years later until like about a month ago, I guess, and he started teaching me the basics, and yeah, so here we are now. And this is the box. The box.
And this is just commons, Maddie. I have 2 binders, one for uncommons and one for rares and foils.
He does not kid.
We're gonna have fun in Vegas.
He does not kid. So, I'm only now kind of learning it. Partially because I knew that Maddie and Cedri would want me to learn it too so that we could all play together, so yeah.
Oh, cool.
Cool!
We can all play. It'll be a big-ass game, but we can play.
We can all play each other sometime now, yes.
Alright.
I will eventually get my Octagon actually set up. I have the I had the page open, I just need to actually do something with it. But it would probably help if I learned this so I can learn. Oh, my KZ says, I have a Shane box for commons I never use, which is about a 20-liter box.
I'll break these fucking obsidian wells.
He's otherwise occupied.
Okay, come back here. Oh, I
This
caught
one-
that shit.
Cool.
Not approved chests? Fine.
Yeah. Oh. Jin! What?
I see it just wasn't me when you were doing it that way.
What?
Oh god, come back here.
Innistrad is such a nice set to start. Good to know. Your heroism at the gates of Akros did not go unnoticed. Heliod, the god of the sun, seeks a champion to face an even greater foe. He offers you a sun-blessed spear and instructs you to destroy
Not enjoy.
not enjoy, to destroy a mighty titan who serves Erebus, god of the dead. Okay. The ground shudders and the putrid smell of rot fills your nostrils. The shadow of Erebus's titan falls across you and your irregulars. You raise your spear and it radiates the light of the sun. The titan bellows ferociously, you charge forward anyway.
Are you serious?
Tyrant. Hello, Tyrant. I have no idea if you get better cards through story mode. This is my first time playing it, so Jordan of Velvet actually would be able to help with that. What's up, EJ? Can enjoy destroying. This is true. One can enjoy destroying. That is true. But that's not what I was trying to read. I was trying to read destroy.
Ooh.
Okay.
It was the chests? It sure as hell was. Huh. Okay. Is this okay?
I have to grind a lot to unlock everything in this game.
Nope, that was fine. Swear to God, if I place all of these damn chests back, I'm gonna be pissed if it works.
Ew.
Was good?
That one's gross.
Uh,
Brain maggot.
oh yeah, yeah. Really? Is it probably? God damn it, really? Frames?
Okay.
Why do you know frame? Okay. Okay. Fucking fine.
Fine. That is a lot of grinding. Good gracious, okay.
Okay. So then, frames.
Yeah, whatever.
Here.
There's a pretty picture of a Okay. Oh. Okay.
Alright, everything should be touching. Seriously?
I don't even know how to put together a deck yet, so I'm gonna find out later.
Why?
But I like that apparently this game gives you tips on how to build a deck. Or at least that's what I gathered from the thing. I hate you.
Oh.
Grim Guardian.
Oh.
Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna put you on.
You know what? That's a very good damn question.
This one. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing either, but this is so far teaching me pretty decently. I just wish I knew how to do a deck. So. Yeah. No. um. So mean.
Director Mark 2 is full and then damage. Okay.
I'll go with.
Because I have seen this thing move with. Okay. Is it those? Seriously, if I have to look.
Oh, you suck. Man.
Alright, you know what? Plus 8 gold gears. Or gold chipsets.
Elf ears, not Kirby arms. Jin! Okay.
How many diamonds do I have? A stack or something? Yeah. I think at least I don't know. I know I need a chest pipe.
Let's see.
That is a chest pipe Mach 2 chests. Let's do chests 4. Yeah, that's doable.
Interesting
Just
effect.
like that is fine. It's actually this working. I won't have.
Doctor, is that you?
Anything.
He's regenerating. He's becoming the next Doctor. Well, he was glowing like the Doctor. Ooh, ooh, lion animals. I broke Gideon. Whoa. I may have raised the volume just a little too much for that. Doctor Who, yes. Completed Gideon's campaign. 3 Magic Origins boosters have been awarded for completing this story. Woohoo! Grief-stricken over the death of your comrades, your planeswalker spark ignites, sending you to Bant. You discover a realm of chivalry and you are inspired to walk the path to knighthood. You take the name Gideon Jura and you seek redemption. Congratulations, you've learned about the basics of magic and helped the planeswalkers spark ignite. It's time to take the next step, building a deck of your own! Woo! Woo! A special prize waits for you in the store. So I should probably go to the one that's glowing where it says store.
Probably.
To help you get started, here is your starter box. You can use these cards to create a wide variety of decks and explore a number of different playstyles. Okay. Open booster.
Yeah.
Celestial Flare. Target player sacrifices an attacking or blocking creature. Okay. Bone to Ash. Counter target creature spell. Draw a card. Titanic Growth. Target creature gets +4/+4 until end of turn. Okay. Necromantic Summons. Put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Spell Mastery: if you are 2 or more instant and or sorcery cards in the graveyard, a creature enters the battlefield with 2 additional +1/+1 counters on it. Okay.
8,000 fucking thing.
Cruel Revival. Destroy target non-zombie creature. It can't be regenerated. Return up to 1 target zombie card from your graveyard to your hand. Top 3 cards are common, 2 bottom left are uncommon, and the bottom right is rare. So my rare is Despoiler of Souls. Can't block. Exile 2 other creature cards from your graveyard. Return Despoiler of Souls from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay then. Next. Ooh, a legendary. Screeching Scab. When Screeching Scab enters the battlefield, put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Elvish Visionary. When Elvish Visionary enters the battlefield, draw a card. Nanowar Empath. When Nanowar Empath enters the battlefield, scrape 2, then reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put it into your hand. Okay. I got a Jace. Doctor Engineer. When Doctor Engineer enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 colorless Doctor artifact creature token with flying onto the battlefield. Artifact creatures you control have haste. Cruel Revival, destroy the Jace Vern's Prodigy. Draw a card, then discard a card. If there are 5 or more cards in your graveyard, exile Jace Vern's Prodigy, then return him to the battlefield transformed under his owner's control.
Okay. So let's look at checkouts.
Nisa's Pilgrimage.
We're going to go energetic.
Search your library for up to 2 basic forest cards. Reveal those cards and put one onto the battlefield tap, and the rest into your hand, and shuffle your library. There are 2 or more instant and/or sorcery cards in your graveyard. Search your library for up to 3 basic forest cards instead of 2. Okay. You're leaving me, wifey?
Oh noes.
No!
Not the wifey.
Not the wifey. The wifey's leaving. I'm feeling abandoned.
You now have abandonment issues.
I have abandonment issues. I'm sad. So sad.
Silicon and redstone. Oh, what'd she say?
That was a real cry face. Stop. Oh. Varika's Disciple, Death Touch. Any amount of damage this deals to a creature is enough to destroy it.
Jesus Christ,
I like that.
Oh, you're making Sigma.
Renown 1. This creature deals combat damage to a player. If it isn't renowned, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and it becomes renowned. Good to know. Hey, you can start training tomorrow or something.
Oh,
You don't have to start training now.
training for what?
Next year for the camping and the mountaining.
The things you're avoiding like the plague?
Yes. Yeah, please don't break a leg. I mean, literally. Don't. But, yeah. And you can put it off till tomorrow. It's okay. I won't tell. Evolving Wilds. Sacrifice Evolving Wilds, search your library for a basic land card, and put it into the battlefield tapped, and shuffle your library. Okay. Hydrolash, attacking creatures get -2/-0 until end of turn. Draw a card. Okay. Patron of the Valiant. When Patron of the Valiant enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. So it's a +1/+1 on top of a +1/+1 counter? Is it +1/+1 counterception?
You're not wrong.
Animus Awakening. Reveal the top X cards of your library, put all land cards from among them onto the battlefield, tapped, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. If there are 2 or more instant and/or sorcery cards in your graveyard, untap those lands. Okay.
You don't get to take a shot at me through my fucking door and get to walk away? I had a fucking skeleton standing on the pressure plate that doesn't activate for it. Shot my ass through this gap.
How rude.
Right?
Apparently, Bekezu found your comment of me not being wrong very funny. So many +1/+1.
Yeah.
Buy a booster containing 6 exciting cards from the Magic
Alright.
Origins set.
You always fuck with it. Right?
I don't feel like it. So,
Hopefully you're still cooking that up and sending it down.
okay.
What?
So this is where I
Protect the
just
red stuff, and
was.
then like, "Yep, I'm back at there." Fucking cheats. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Man, this shit just don't send shit right. Ain't nothing special about the stupid recipe.
So for now, I'm just gonna not. I'm also not going to do that because I am the poor.
What, fine?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am the poor and I do not have funds. Therefore,
Ahem. Donations can go towards cards.
yes. That is a subliminal message brought to you by Ether Imperial. Anyway,
Donations always make the stream better. Hint, hint.
this is true. They do. Okay. Congratulations, you've started your very own collection. Now let's put those cards to good use. Head into battle mode. Oh. Apparently.
Oh, it's true. Oh, it's good.
You are not going to use any of your own cards during the store mode anyway, so you can basically store your coins until you've completed them all if you so choose. I might. We shall see. The subliminal messages, they are being sensed.
Rightly so.
Battle mode. Okay, sure, why not? But I just did that, so no. Okay. Okay.
The items anyway?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Those.
Let's try this now.
I can pull those
Okay.
and double air capacitor.
So there's a deck wizard and a deck builder. The sad thing is that my subliminal messages are still more subtle than modern marketing. Yeah, we do that.
Yeah, not wrong with that either.
No.
Better or worse?
I'll go with a deck wizard because I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. What kind of deck would I like to create? Enhance your creatures to outclass your opponent. Okay. Words thunder means more lands means bigger creatures to smash your enemies with. Control the sky. Beat your opponent with an aerial assault while your ground creatures defend.
There's 4, and then the other 2 should be going down to make a double layer. Seconds and minutes, something like that.
Okay, so I'll go with... I'll try this. Okay, so I guess I just... So pick the one that you like best.
I don't know why I have two all of a sudden, but I do.
Step 1. Enchantments and auras. Some enchantments can make your creatures better.
Oh, because I requested 4.
Others
Okay.
can harm your opponent's creatures. You'll want some of both. Okay.
I'll charge my stake. That is a lot of the power ones. Oh. That was quick.
So...
Alright. Let me go get those. Oh, this is
Sure.
much better. Much better. Okay. I'm here.
I don't know.
You too. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Do I...
Yep.
Okay. So this way I get at least one of each. And sure. Okay. Step 2, enchantment synergy. Some creatures search for enchantments in your library. Pair them with creatures who gain extra benefit while enchanted. Okay.
Wait, where the hell did they go? Do not pull them out. Keep it. Diamonds will be back in a few, but go ahead and head on up. We're heading on up.
I think.
Okay, so question with this setup.
So,
let's
I guess-
drop those in there. So there. Are we getting now? No, we're not.
I don't.
How about now? There you go. No. And it's finished.
I think
The dirt to cut that down.
that. So.
Alright, we good now? No. What is with these big chests?
Damage dealt by this creature. Also Zuki.
No?
Okay.
Is it you?
I like that.
Is it this pipe in particular? No. better question.
I'm gonna go with another ballistic house. And sure. Okay. Step 3, fill your deck. You need a few more cards to complete your deck.
Good power, right?
Creatures are important. Most decks want to include 20 to 30 creatures. Variety is good. You want creatures with lower mana cost to cast early, but also include a few high cost powerhouses to finish off your opponents. Removal is key. Select cards which remove your opponent's best threats, and victory won't be far behind. Okay. So
Can't be this, because they're literally not touching. They're not touching.
what's the +1/+1
Oh boy. Do I have... What in the...
Okay. I'm hoping I'm doing the right thing.
Move whatever side it's on. Just move it on. Move.
Gonna do this one.
Maybe those. Not.
I like that. Expedition Envoy. With power 4 or greater. Okay. This.
Like item ducks on
Wait,
this.
what?
There's
Which deck
literally
sucks?
nothing
Yours?
on
Mine?
here.
What? Oh, I get it.
Oh, is it this chest now?
Yeah.
No. What in the hell?
Lens. Okay.
something glitching?
Okay. Oh dear. Sure. Yeah, sure, why not?
Is it a direction thing?
Thanks. I don't even know if I did it right, but I guess we'll find out.
Whoa.
Um. Yeah, sure. Uh. That is the name of my deck. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you. Thanks. Well, I guess we'll find out. Um. So. Okay. Now that I have a deck, it's time to put it to use. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Mulligans. At the beginning of each game, you draw a hand of 7 cards. If you don't like your opening hand, you may take a mulligan, shuffling your hand back into your library and drawing another 7 cards. If you take a second mulligan, you draw 1 fewer cards, so your hand will have 6 cards. Each subsequent mulligan will decrease your hand by 1 card. In most cases, you should take a mulligan if you have fewer than 2 lands or more than 5 lands in your opening hand. You also want to take a mulligan if your opening hand has cards of 1 color and lands that produce another color of mana. All green cards and islands, for example. Okay. Because I need to do a thing, don't I? Yeah.
And black screen.
Okay. The computers in this game are... Okay. I will keep that in mind.
Alright, it's quicker, just quicker.
I think this will work for now. Not my ideal, but whatever.
Bum, 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 I'm on a moving platform. That's pissing me off.
One of your cards is an ability. Okay.
Shit. Jump. Go. Again. What does that mean?
Confirm?
It's not a pro. I don't care. I don't need my ships. Alright, so. Let's drop some chests.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay. Let's drop the chest pipes. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. And now the basics. Okay. Alright, everyone's happy. And we're going to put these part of these in here. Alright, are we still good? We're still good.
Oh, the AI avatar?
And how does it? Okay.
Mine just seems more appropriate for me, but yeah, it is pretty.
The items. Boop, boop.
Um,
I'm gonna say nope. And we're gonna say server. Always that. Alright, still good? Still good. I don't know this one's here, but we're gonna move. Alright, nice compact design here. Then we're gonna say power. Stone?
Okay.
Stone, redstone.
So
Redstone, redstone. Redstone. How do we want this? Well, we need 2 off the front, right? Settling. Yep. Up this ledge. Okay. So, bum. Bum. Bum.
um,
Bum. So that's there. Are we still good at this point?
okay. So. Oh, you suck.
What? At what point does this flow up? Oh, because that's not reset. Okay. That's dumb as hell. So that's a good start there. Alright, we're still good at this point. Yes. Good. And we're gonna say mining.
That's okay, I got rid of it.
We're gonna go, yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
that.
We're gonna say.
And so like Fireball, but instead of X and 1, you pay X and 1.
Let's go make some more of these.
Oh.
I'm not gonna take those away.
Oh, I don't like you. You're ugly.
Which one?
Some sort of leech.
Make me 10 of those. Great. So, go. Be done. There. There.
That was freaky.
Ah.
Okay.
Fourth.
It's gonna backfire on me, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I can feel it.
Alright, now we wait.
Yay! I win! Yahtzee! Yay! Okay, continue.
Just do that.
Champion of the Dragon Skull Summit. Win 2 games where you cast a black or red spell.
A lot of creepers over here.
Controlled 4 creatures with flying. Yes, I did. I have unlocked every play mode. New quests are given out every day. They're a great way to try new things and earn coins to improve your collection. Those meldling kids. Okay. No. So, okay. So,
What's there? Zombie, please stop blocking my.
I'll do it. Wait. 2 keys. Okay, okay. Okay. But I thought I did this.
Planeswalker cards represent incredible allies that stay on the battlefield and fight for you. They
Okay.
each start with some number of loyalty counters, shown in the lower right corner of the card. On each of your turns, during your main phase, you can activate one of your Planeswalker's abilities. These abilities will add to or subtract from your Planeswalker's loyalty. Zoom in on a Planeswalker to activate one of its abilities. You can attack an opposing Planeswalker with your creatures instead of attacking your opponent. Also, your spells and abilities can deal damage to opposing Planeswalkers instead of dealing damage to your opponent. When damage is dealt to a Planeswalker, it loses that much loyalty. If a Planeswalker's loyalty is 0, it's put into the graveyard.
Okay.
2 Planeswalkers have joined the fight. The Pyromancer Chandra on your side, and the Animist Nissa across the battlefield. Nissa will soon activate her ultimate ability and win the game. To complete this skill quest, find a way to eliminate Nissa on your next turn.
2.5 minutes. I think I need a
Okay.
repeater on the other side to delay the send signal. A little up here. Last turn. Also, we'll toss that in there. Get crap ton of hours. Oh boy. Also realized that my mic was good job me.
Right.
Just wait to see some sort of life out of this. But I think I need to do a Vortec repeater from the bottom. Might use.
Great job! Planeswalkers are so powerful that many decks are centered around them. Enlist them to your cause.
Okay. Hmm.
Cool. Make one of those. Make one of those.
You're watching at the gym. I feel so loved. So much dedication.
So much. So much.
So much dedication to La Wifey. Apparently it's hard to type though.
Is that Maddie?
Yeah. Okay, so wait. Hold on.
Rook guitar.
Let's see something real quick. It's gonna go really quick. Okay. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna I'm gonna lose. Because I don't know. I always expect to lose.
Honestly, we can probably bump this down to 60-second timer. It's more reasonable for me to run there anyhow.
This works. Okay. You okay over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's got a 60-second repeat.
I built the deck. That is why it's called IDK What I'm Doing.
There it is. No way I wouldn't be able to see it. We are on frequency 0. Give this a
The concentration was arduous.
value 0 set. It's because it's frequency 0. Plus.
Bit. Yours was Noob Fury or something.
Yes.
Um.
I have item sorting right now.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
I unlocked an achievement.
I think make some speed upgrades.
I will look into that later.
Oh, what do we have going on here? Let's go convert this back to iron,
Oh.
since I ain't got shit of that. Straight conversion. Cool.
Sure.
Okay, server crash. That's fantastic. Good job. Good job, server.
Look what you did.
Literally, I'm just about done. Ugh, finally got the stupid world leader to work properly. Literally, that's all I've been doing for the last hour and a half is trying to figure out what the fuck this thing is doing wrong. Finally get this shit to work. Need to make some pistons so I can get some better extraction out of my chest at the base. Fucking crash. Like, why? Okay, I think we're gonna end the server here because I'm getting crash reports now.
Fun times.
Yeah, loads of fun times. So we're gonna end up. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and end the stream here. It was a short stream anyway. It was always my plan, but went a little shorter than I thought. I'm gonna have to go over these crash logs and figure out what the hell.
This and
I'm thinking it's the World Eater. I think that tick.
this game actually, when I first opened it, crashed everything. Like I had to restart the computer. So
Alright,
I don't know.
so
It was
if
weird.
you are watching this later on YouTube, you can always come over and watch me live at twitch.tv/EtherImperial. Always fun to have people over. Always fun to chat with people. Always great fun. Feel free to follow. If you're already watching on YouTube, you might as well come see me live and follow the channel. If you are watching this later on Twitch, you can find the complete archives at my YouTube, Ether Imperial on YouTube.
Because why not?
If you want to know if there are any updates on stream times, or if there are bonus streams, or if I'm going to be late as I was today, you can follow me on Twitter, Ether Imperial, as well on Twitter.
Okay.
Normal stream times are Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Central
that's
Time
just
till
me.
usually about 11 to noon. 11 to noon, yes.
Noon.
11 to midnight.
Sorry.
Same thing for Saturday and Sundays, however, there are sometimes bonus streams, midday streams, depending on what's going on, what games myself and the group feel like playing, if we do it early or late. Sometimes it takes the place of the 8 p.m. stream, sometimes it is in addition to. Follow me on Twitter to find out which it is. Thank you all for watching.
That's all I can really do, right?
Even though now I have to go figure out why everything broke. Yeah. Have a good night, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, you suck.
What else is
Um,
Those finish flies. Aaron.
Put on you.
Is this an every time thing? I'm gonna be really pissed if I have to go edit that shit out. Goddamn thing. Fucking fun. It's the fucking. Restart that now, thank you.
Okay.
Funky little missions. Is there... give up.
I think this will work. Apparently, Maddie finds your ether rage amusing.
My ether rage?
She says, LOL, ether rage.
About the server. I'm
Yes.
so annoyed!
We can tell. Okay. So...
Yeah, same.
Ow. I mean, I'm gonna die either way. Yeah, whatever. Bye, wifey. Again. And that's fine. I don't mind that I lost. Those were mean cards, though. Very mean. Okay. Okay, so... Totem Guide, search your library for an enchantment card. Okay. So, I'm actually going to go ahead and end the stream here. It's been about 3 hours, and my head is starting to hurt. So, thanks guys for watching. If you're not already following, follows are appreciated. I think y'all are though, so awesome. Donations are always welcome and accepted, as evidenced by the earlier subliminal messaging. For me to get new decks and shenanigans, so just go to my channel profile, what have you, and you'll see the information on doing so. But thank you for actually making it to the stream this time, Akezu. I hope to see you next time as well. I know that it's like obscenely early for you, so we'll see. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. If I'm doing this, I have no idea. If I'm doing something else, I have no idea. We'll find out what I'm doing when I'm actually going to do it. Because that's usually how I work things. So, till then, I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye! And y'all have a good night too, by the way.